consciousness, no comedy and consciousness, no cap.
Yo, what's cracking? We back. Umar gets exposed again. This is a special one. Let's just get to it.
This is Uncle Ifa Tunde, Cousin King Kong Consciousness, Uncle Ifa Tunde, and Brother Black Power. Cousin King Kong Consciousness, Uncle Ifa Tunde, and Brother Black Power.
Donate $100 right now. Donate $100 right now. Donate $100 right now. Hit the PayPal.
And what is your ethnicity, Miss Liz?
I am Filipino.
Not Filipino African, correct?
Filipino.
Oh, all right,
All right,
Prince.
take care.
No bunnies, boy. You hear me? No bunnies.
I cannot.
No rice, no ice, no spice, no sand, no salsa. You know me. I ain't even got the axe.
There's a woman on Pastor Bussy's page, this Kansas City thought, this Jezebel, this jump off, this smash and grab. You were the throat goat. That's it. You were the throat goat. I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her.
Freak ass nigga.
Yeah. Okay, we got a rainbow sand. We got a sand man from the Rainbow Gang. This shit is crazy. We got a sand rainbow ganger. The woman who I contracted with to care for my mother turned out to be a demon in disguise and is now one of my top haters and detractors. This Kansas City hood rat.
What kind of man?
I believe the event was on December 3rd, 2023. We stayed in contact through text message. I probably have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I got about 50 text messages of hers begging to eat the Shango.
Are you serious? See, this is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't know how to handle yourself.
And ultimately, I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel. There's a small chance that it was 4 times. There's no chance that it was 5 times. She never spent time with me in my mother's house because I don't spend time with women in my mother's house. Business is business. Personal is personal. I got her a hotel. I Ubered her over to the home. When she got to the home, I went over instructions with her. I went to the airport.
With Umar and guys like him, when you try to get ahead of scandals, you end up actually telling on yourself more than defending yourself. Because the question is, why would you trust a woman that was giving you top to take care of your mom? What were you short-staffed? Did you have other things to get to? From the get-go, it seems like he's being dishonest, and it seems like he's trying to glance over the fact that he doesn't make good decisions.
Brothers and sisters, those 3 private contacts basically consisted of her gummy bearing my Shango. She gummy bared the Shango. It was a jump off. Hood rat jump off. That's all it was. Fellatio. 3 fellatio sessions. I came to visit. She wanted to please the Prince of Pan-Africanism. 3 fellatio sessions. This was business. Business is business. Personal is personal.
You counterproductive, degenerate motherfucker.
I don't know if he got a stale loose leaf or some weak weed that day.
When I got back from both trips, I Ubered her to a hotel, and she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive, medical information.
Why are you cross-pollinating? You're showing exactly why the school isn't open. You're showing exactly why it doesn't look like it's gonna be opening because, you know what, let's just let the video get to it.
This was business. This was a business transaction. And although she included plenty of lies in her narrative, although she included plenty of exaggerations and fallacies and untruths in her narrative, white rice and yellow rice bunnies. You got your white rice bunnies and you got your yellow rice bunnies. You ain't never seen me with a bunny. I ain't never been snow bunnied in my life. I ain't never been snow bunnied. Never seen me bunnied out nowhere. You ain't never seen me no bunny. I ain't never been snow bunnied in my life. You ain't never seen me with ice, rice, or sand. You ain't never caught me with ice, rice, or sand. You ain't never caught me with ice, rice, or sand. You ain't caught me with a white rice bunny or yellow rice bunny. You ain't caught me with a white rice bunny or yellow rice bunny. You ain't caught me with a white rice bunny or a yellow rice bunny.
Yeah, dogs have a race. I'm not gonna block him. I think that's a Caucasian, and I don't want to take away from my conversation with the African people to deal with Caucasians because this is not a Caucasian live. I told you Caucasians, I will give you your own live. I'm going to have a Snow Bunny chat. It will be a Snow Bunny chat. I'm going to put the flyer up, but today is not the day. So I need all Neanderthals to exit left. All members of the Caucasian clan exit off the chat.
Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there. She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid, clams, oysters, shrimps, salmon, whiting, tilapia, you name it, she got it. Octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brothers and sisters. She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. A yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. In my 7.5 years, I have done a great job with my mother. When my mother had a situation, it was because of the aides and the caregivers. I'm going to turn off the comments, brothers and sisters.
Stop the lies. Stop the cap. Stop acting like you care about anybody but yourself. We can just tell. You're making the same decisions in women that you've been making, since your kids was born? And I don't even go into that, but it's just so clear that you're your own issue. You're your oppressor. It's no white lawyer. It's no contractor. It's no HVACer.
They messing with the Cash App, now they messing with the Instagram. They messing with the Cash App, now they messing with the Instagram. They messing with the Cash App, now they messing with the Instagram.
I believe that the original Eat Up the Prince, the original I Eat Up the Prince, the original I Eat Up the Prince 3 times.
I don't know what you talk about. I willingly pull my monkey out.
That's what she called herself in the text message. Throat goat, hood rat, jump off. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account.
Okay, so we got to stop you here. You first said in this live that what you was saying wasn't true and that you was going to be suing Lennon because of slander and libel. You talked to a lawyer and this and that. And then you start making up stuff. You start saying, oh, she might have did this, with actually no basis to why you think she did that. You're just accusing her. Is it because she's lying, or is it because she's exposing you of something that you're accusing her of nefarious things? You're not even being honest with the Lennon response, because you're mixing up Lennon honor with Gerald Palmer, and I think you're purposely doing it so you can push a certain narrative, because I think you have realized that the narrative that Lennon is a part of the LGBTQ community is no good, being that Flacco's kind of been exposed for lying about that. The only thing that you have to discredit Lennon, other than, the fact that he makes videos about you, is his sexual orientation, and you don't want to let that go, especially when we got the footages. We got the content, bro.
Of FDMG, if Throat Goat or Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the school's account, that is a federal crime. So we have a watch on my account and the school's account to see if Pastor Bussy or Throat Goat is going to try to compromise my accounts. That is a Fed charge. That is a Fed charge. That is a Fed charge.
When you lie so much, you start to lose track of your lies. You start to not realize that one lie makes the other lie make no sense. You kind of lose yourself. Umar is losing himself.
Give a dang about you not liking what I said. So what? I don't give a dang who get offended by it. It's the truth. I got receipts. And when I see it, I'm going to clip it and it's going up. Give a dang about you getting mad about it. That's what it's going to be. The upper room got an extra chair waiting on one of y'all. Double down on that fuck nigga.
Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, the YouTubian struggle streamer, she told Pastor Bussy,
when you open the door, you have to turn off the lights, you have to open the door, and you have to look out. And you can't leave the door open. He's very paranoid. You cannot let anybody in, and you cannot leave out of the house.
brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. I'm willing to take a lie detector test. I'm willing to take a lie detector test.
So he's very, very bad with money. He doesn't know what to buy. He just buys everything. He doesn't have 1 or 2 cayenne peppers. He has like 30 of them. He doesn't have things that you're supposed to have.
A lot of this stuff that she's saying about Umar, you can clearly see it. You can clearly tell he's disheveled. He doesn't have his shit in order. He's not really good at taking accountability. Kind of like a big kid. And I'm not the first person to say that. That's the thing that's hurting Umar with this. When you get a first-hand account, when someone's able to give you a first-hand account of dealing with this man and how he treats people and how deep down he really don't care about the community, doesn't seem to really care for his family, you kind of get to a point where you have to play the victim card, as we will see him do, and you have to start to throw out allegations from the people that are alleging you're doing something, because you got to throw it off because you look bad. The thing about this whole situation is that Umar's profile has actually risen throughout the time that the school is supposed to have been built. He has a team. He gets set up to go on podcasts. He's a return guest on certain podcasts or interview channels on YouTube. You would think he would be able to do more as far as getting the school together. But in my opinion, I think the school is only a hangout spot. It's like a free hotel for your boy because why else would his belongings be in the gym?
When that woman, gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died. An old fish tank.
He has a huge thing. It's probably about the size that you would put winter coats in, those big plastic container things full of just tea.
You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years? They got goldfish in there. They got all kind of fish. That's what she smelled like.
Everything's out of order. You don't know where it is. You're trying to hold her.
And you got your mama living in filth. What kind of man?
I think you might have had enough of whatever you had tonight.
And she need a deep cleanse. In fact, I'm going to treat her because I have her address. I know where she sleeps. I have Pastor Bussy's address. I know where he sleeps.
Why you ain't swing on nobody? Why you ain't hit nobody in the mouth?
Paul Rue, I seen Suge kick blood dead in his ass. He ain't do nothing.
Get it popping.
See, y'all playing around.
Bro, I'm not playing with dude. I'm really not playing. Look at me in my eyes, kid. I'm not playing with him.
Look at my eyes.
You want war? I'm ready for war. Ogun is ready.
Shot out for what? He got marked out twice.
Well, yeah, but okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm going to send her a gift certificate. I'm going to send her a gift certificate. I'm going to send her a gift certificate because whatever she got in her, but I've never smelled a woman smell like that. This funky coochie cat, Kansas City throat goat.
If you took a picture with me yesterday, please text me the photos. I took some photos with some beautiful African queens yesterday. And please text me those pictures.
When she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers were so old and so funky. Her drawers were so old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers was. I thought her underwear was a slingshot. Her drawers were so funky and so stank.
Damn, fool, that shit smells crazy, you feel me?
Brothers and sisters, she stated 4 blatant lies. Well, 10. She said I loved her. I wanted to marry her. I wanted her to have my baby. 44 years old. 3 fellatio sessions. She said I masturbated, brothers and sisters. I don't want to be foul. She said I masturbated. I've never masturbated in my life. God is my witness. I had a wet dream in 11th grade or 12th grade. One wet dream. I had a wet dream. That was it.
Dude.
What
the f?
freak ass nigga.
He comes in sweating, snorting.
I don't know. Listen, they reading it.
So when she said it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said it's my turn. After she got finished swallowing the Prince of Pan-Africanism, she said it's my turn. It ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going anywhere near that cootie cat. Brothers and sisters, listen. She is so acidic. Her yoni verse is so acidic. She needs a baptism. She needs a deep cleanse. She needs an exorcism. I think she got demons. My mind is all over the place. They sent social services to my mother's house the other day, brothers and sisters. The Kansas City Throat Goat and Rainbow Bunny Pastor Bussy sent the social services. They were there twice this week. So that will also be included in my lawsuit. I don't know how 3 Throat Goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship.
He had a whole nigga moment. The nigga melted down like a toddler.
I just wanted to clear the air.
See, that's how I neutralize little niggas.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Stuff like this, exposés like this, is why I feel no remorse in doing these videos because Umar, in my opinion, is a piece of shit. He treats people like shit, and he gets mad when things don't go his way. I just don't respect the whole, oh, she's a thought, she's this and that. She wasn't clean, but I still was spending time with her. I still brought this woman home to my mom to take care of my mom. She wasn't clean, but I trusted her to take care of my mom. And then I had the nerve to talk about how she didn't do a good job, even though the person came out and said that that's not even their first profession, home health care. That's just something they was doing to make money. What is up with Umar Johnson's decision making? And why is it that it's not pronounced more? That he just makes horrible decisions. We sit there and watch him allegedly have made $1 million or raised millions of dollars for this school. And all that's been produced was the purchase of abandoned buildings on a brownfield catalyst site. When you ask about any figures, any concrete information about the school, you're met with anger and gaslighting. But we see time and time again, even if he thinks he can try to talk his way out of it, we see the manifestations of someone who doesn't care about the people and someone whose message is only strong because it sounds good, but there's no action behind it. It's unfortunate, but these are our leaders, I guess. Hey man, let me know how y'all feel. It's late. I had to finish this up. Hit me in the comments. Hit it, Jack.
People know where the abandoned buildings are located. They're up there in Wilmington, Delaware. They're sitting and just decaying and rotting, and this just look horrible. Well, there is Umar. There is no school. Bro, you don't have a school. I know you're delusional, and we're gonna set all that aside. But hear me on this. You don't have a school. There is no school.
And it has not changed. What kind of man?
Over, done. Send them away. Throw them away. It's over.
Where the school at?
Heard you got $750,000 over 6 years. Where'd it go? What do you do? When will the school be open? Stop telling me about the fucking HVAC. We've heard this HVAC story for the longest fucking time. Get the fuck out of here with this HVAC bullshit.
What kind of man?
I'm broke as shit now.
Patrice Lumumba! Kwame Nkrumah!
Smoke out, you know?
What kind of menu?
Facts. Yeah.
Fuck all that. Where's the school?
Oh, this school that we building doesn't exist.
Shit, man, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Umar!
The school.
I told him facts 4 years ago. Facts! Facts!
Comedy and consciousness, no cap. Comedy and consciousness, no cap.